Imagine this. You drag yourself home at 7 p.m., flop onto the couch in your work clothes, and feel utterly destroyed, like you've just run a marathon through quicksand. But wait, you didn't lift a finger all day. You just sat at a desk, staring at a screen. Sound familiar? If you're nodding along, you're not alone. This is the silent epidemic of modern exhaustion, where doing nothing leaves you with absolutely nothing left. Stick with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal why your brain feels like it's been through a blender, uncover the hidden energy thieves sabotaging your day, and hand you a simple plan to reclaim your life force. You'll walk away feeling empowered, not exhausted. Let's dive in. The hidden energy tax that's bankrupting your day. Okay, let's get real for a second. You know that bone-deep fatigue that hits you out of nowhere? It's not because you're lazy or weak. It's like your body has this secret tax system, quietly deducting energy for every little thing you don't even notice. Picture your morning commute. That idiot who cuts you off in traffic, boom, 5% energy gone. Then the passive-aggressive email from your boss that makes you reread it 3 times, another 10% drained. And don't forget the constant buzz of notifications, each one like a tiny vampire sucking just a drop. But by noon, you're running on fumes. Think of it like your phone battery. You start the day at 100%, but background apps are silently killing it. In real life, those apps are the micro-frustrations, the flickering office lights, the coworker blasting their music, or even deciding what to grab for lunch. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that these small stressors can spike your cortisol levels by up to 30%, turning your day into a slow energy leak. I remember my buddy Alex, a 28-year-old graphic designer in New York. He'd crash every evening, thinking it was just adulting. But once he audited these hidden taxes, he realized his open-plan office was the biggest culprit, with constant chatter pulling his focus every 5 minutes. What if you could spot these thieves early? That's the game changer we're building toward. The invisible thieves lurking in your daily routine. Now, let's zoom in on those sneaky energy suckers you've probably normalized. Your day starts before you even hit the office. That commute isn't just time wasted, it's mental prep on steroids. You're already strategizing emails, rehearsing meetings, and dodging road rage. By the time you arrive, you've spent 20% of your mental battery without clocking a single hour. Enter the office battlefield. Open layouts designed for collaboration, but really just distraction factories. Research from Harvard Business Review found that workers in open offices lose up to 86 minutes a day to interruptions, like overhearing Karen's drama or the endless ping-pong of quick questions. Add in those soul-crushing fluorescent lights that make everyone look like zombies. They're not just ugly, they force your eyes to strain, burning energy you didn't know you had. And the temperature wars? One person's Arctic blast is another sauna, leaving your body in constant adjustment mode, never fully relaxed. But here's a twist. These aren't just annoyances, they're sensory paper cuts adding up to full-blown exhaustion. Imagine Sarah, a 25-year-old marketer from LA. She switched to noise-canceling headphones and a desk lamp, and suddenly her afternoons weren't a fog anymore. Why does this matter? Because understanding these thieves is the first step to evicting them. Hang tight, we're about to get into the chemistry behind it all. The chemical storm brewing inside you. Ever feel wired but totally wiped out? That's your stress hormones throwing a rave in your body without an invite. Cortisol, the so-called stress hormone, was meant for fight or flight, running from lions, not dodging deadlines. But in our world, every email feels like a predator, keeping you in low-grade alert mode all day. Remember being a kid? You'd burst with energy in the morning, play non-stop, and crash happily at night. Now, you wake up groggy, sludge through the day, and get a weird second wind at 11 p.m. when you should be sleeping. A study by the National Sleep Foundation reveals that 45% of young adults 18 to 34 report this disrupted rhythm, leading to that medium-tired flatline where decisions feel impossible. Hungry but nothing appeals? Exercise sounds like torture? That's the cascade. High cortisol messes with your dopamine, making everything harder. Take my own story. I used to chug coffee to fight the 3 p.m. slump, but it just left me jittery and crashing harder. Why? Because it's a band-aid on a bullet wound. The real fix? We'll cover that soon, but first, let's talk about the ping-pocalypse that's hijacking your focus. Death by 1,000 notifications. All right, buckle up. This one's a killer. The average person checks their email every 6 minutes. That's 80 times in an 8-hour day. But it's not the checking, it's the brain tax. Each switch costs 23 minutes to refocus, according to a University of California study. You're basically in perpetual startup mode, never hitting full stride. Notifications? They're digital shoulder taps from hell. Your brain can't distinguish a Slack ping from a real threat. It triggers the same adrenaline rush. With 147 notifications a day on average, you're in constant fight or flight. Zoom calls amp it up. Decoding fuzzy nonverbal cues through laggy connections is like conversing in a storm. No wonder Zoom fatigue is a thing. It's mental gymnastics without the gold medal. Picture Jake, a 30-year-old software engineer in Seattle. He turned off non-essential alerts and batched emails twice a day. Result? He gained back 2 hours of productive time and actually enjoyed his evenings. How can you do the same? We're building to that power plan, but next, the weirdest paradox of all. The sitting paradox, why inactivity wrecks you. Here's the mind bender. You're exhausted from sitting still? It defies logic, but sitting for hours creates a unique fatigue. Your back aches, neck stiffens, and hips lock up, but it's deeper. Your body craves movement, yet feels too drained to budge. World Health Organization data shows prolonged sitting increases fatigue risk by 40%, even if you're resting. Unlike physical labor, which tires you but satisfies, desk work leaves you restless and unfulfilled. You're holding posture, resisting slumps. It's a low-key effort all day. When home hits, that gym plan, laughable. Emily, a 22-year-old content creator from Chicago, broke this by adding 5-minute walks hourly. She went from couch potato to energized without major changes. This paradox is key because fixing it flips the script on your energy. Mid-video break. Hey, if this is resonating, hit that like button. It helps spread the word to others feeling this drain. And subscribe for more hacks on beating modern life. Drop a comment. What's your biggest energy thief? Let's chat. Your brain's decision battery running on empty. Decisions are everywhere, what to wear, eat, and reply. By afternoon, decision fatigue kicks in. That email takes triple the time. Infinite scrolling? It's micro-decisions disguised as rest, like slow jogging to relax. After work, dinner becomes a crisis, so you default to cereal. But imagine reclaiming that power. Small tweaks compound. The recovery heist, why rest feels impossible. You know you need sleep, but that wired, tired vibe follows you home. Revenge bedtime procrastination, scrolling till 2 a.m. because it's your time. Blue light sabotages sleep quality, leaving you at 70% come Monday. Weekends, barely enough to recharge. It's a cycle of deficit. The compound effect, your energy dominoes. Tiredness multiplies. Poor sleep leads to sugary breakfast, caffeine crash, skipped lunch, and longer work. But reverse it. Fix one, and positives ripple. Audit your energy like a pro. Track on a 1 to 10 scale 4 times daily with notes. Patterns emerge, maybe 2 p.m. sugar dips or back-to-back meetings. Target the 20% causing 80% drain. Build your power plan. Pick one vampire, reduce by 50%. Embarrassingly small steps. Momentum builds. You're not weak, just mismatched. Reclaim your vitality. There you have it, the blueprint to escape modern exhaustion and feel alive again. Start that energy audit today. One small win could change everything. If this video sparked something, like it, subscribe for weekly tips, and comment your top takeaway. I read them all. For exclusive scripts and community chats, check my Patreon in the description. You've got the power. Now, go use it. See you in the next one.